Upstate Stars, showcasing our community's sports and other hobbies. We celebrate the activities that capture the hearts and imagination of people from all across the region. From baseball to basketball to golf. Almost anything that you can think of. Upstate Stars is there at the event, interviewing the people that give it their all.
Upstate Stars is proudly sponsored by Roberts Insurance Agency of New York and New York Central Mutual Insurance.
The Clinton Figure Skating Club provides programs, facilities, and professional skating instructions for all skill levels. We talked to some of the girls that are in the Clinton Figure Skating Club at one of their practices.
My name is Isabella Scalzo, and I'm from Clinton.
Can you describe to me what you like most about figure skating?
The thing that I like most about it is just like being able to express myself on the ice and put every one of my feelings like into my music and just kind of express how I am in my music.
Is there a lesson that you would say that you can take away from figure skating that has helped you out in your everyday life?
You can't base everything on what you can't or can't do. Like sometimes it won't come to you at first, but it'll always come to you at some point. It might take a while, but you'll always end up getting it.
Where would you say that you've improved the most?
In my jumps, because it took me a really long time to do all that.
What is your favorite jump?
My favorite jump is probably a flip.
A flip? Are you going to be in the Fantasy on Ice?
Yes.
Okay, last question. What would you like to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor. A pediatrician, yeah.
Hi, my name's Alicia Janone. I'm 17 and I'm from Oneida, New York.
Alicia, tell me how old you were and how you got started in figure skating.
My brother was watching the Olympics one day and he told me I need to go learn how to do the spinny things on the ice, and I was about 9 or 10 years old.
Describe to me what you like most about figure skating.
I like coming here to hang out with my friends, and it teaches me how to do some discipline, so.
Tell me about any other hobbies that you have.
I'm in like 4 different art classes. I do art and I paint and everything like that, so.
What would you say is your favorite jump?
Probably an axel.
Are you going to be in the Fantasy on Ice?
Yep, I'm going to be Tinkerbell for it.
What would you like to be when you grow up?
I want to be a radiologist, and I'm a senior, so I'm going to school for it next year through college.
My name's Amy Lloyd. I'm from Clinton, New York, and I'm 15 years old.
Tell me how old you were and how you got started in figure skating.
I was about 4 when my dad brought me to a public skating session, and then he asked me if I wanted to do figure skating.
Is there a lesson that you would say you can take away from figure skating that has helped you out in your everyday life?
Probably discipline.
Where would you say that you've improved the most?
I'd say my gracefulness, because when I started I wasn't very graceful.
So what would you say is your favorite jump?
An axel.
Okay. Are you going to be in the annual Fantasy on Ice?
Yep.
Can you describe what your part in it is going to be?
I'm in 4 different things. I'm in 2 opening numbers, my group number, and then I'm in synchro as well.
And what would you like to be when you grow up?
I'd like to be a police officer.
Really? Tell me why.
I don't know, it's kind of a family thing. My neighbors, my uncles and cousins, they're all police officers.
Olivia Simone, 11 years old, in Whitesboro, New York.
Describe to me what you like most about figure skating.
I think I like the ice shows the best.
Where do you think you've improved the most?
In some of my jumps and spins.
Do you have any other hobbies that you participate in?
I play softball. I play piano, do the saxophone, and I dance.
Which is your favorite jump?
The flip jump.
Tell me about the annual Fantasy on Ice. Are you going to be a part of that?
I have 3. I'm in the synchro team and another 2.
Awesome. Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah.
Cool. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I want to be a teacher and try to be in the Olympics for swimming and go to Arizona State College to play softball.
And the last thing is, I've been told it's your birthday, so I want to say happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
My product is flawless every time.
Their quality and service is second to none.
What has most impressed me about them is their constant yearning to please the customer.
My favorite thing about Master Images is absolutely the customer service.
The main thing is the quality is excellent. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
Sure. I'm Angela Martino. I am 12 years old and I am from Clinton, New York.
Can you tell me what you like most about figure skating?
I guess it's just fun to do, and it's you get to do whatever you want, and all the jumps and spins that you see on the TV you can actually learn on the ice, so it's just a lot of fun.
Do you have any other hobbies that you participate in?
I do dance to help out with skating. And I do a lot of school activities for sports and stuff like that.
What would you say your favorite jump is?
My favorite jump is the loop jump, I think, because it's from an edge and you don't it's just from an edge and you don't have to think about that you're gonna go into a toe pick and you're gonna fall. You're gonna just go from an edge, and if you fall, it's not gonna hurt as much as a toe pick.
Are you going to be in the annual Fantasy on Ice?
I am.
Can you describe what your part is going to be in it?
Well, I am in the Phantom of the Opera one. I am in, I think it's called Sandman, and I believe we're doing our Silver Blades program. And then there's another number that I just don't really know yet. But
okay, last question. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I want to be a pharmacist and a part-time figure skating coach. I really like helping out with little kids on the ice, and I want to be a pharmacist so I can help out people that are sick. And so yeah.
I'm Tammy Lloyd. I'm 12 years old and I'm from Clinton, New York.
Where would you say that you've improved the most?
I've probably improved the most in my freestyle, I think, because I now can get more jumps in and more spins, and I can hold my spins longer.
Do you have any other hobbies that you are involved in?
I also like to do soccer. I play modified soccer for my school in the fall.
What would you say is your favorite jump?
My favorite jump would probably be a Lutz, probably. It's really fun.
Are you going to be in the annual Fantasy on Ice?
Yes, I will be.
Okay, can you describe to me your part in it?
My part will be, I'll be in a group number with the low, middle, and high, which will be Sandman. Then another one, which is Phantom of the Opera. And then one that's just production, which is Dream Nightmare.
All right, last question. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I would like to be either a teacher or a pediatrician when I grow up.
At NYCM Insurance, we insure homes and cars and boats and snowmobiles, but really, peace of mind for you and your family. Talk to a local independent insurance agent to see if NYCM Insurance is right for you.
We caught a game that was between Notre Dame and VVS. Stay tuned as we talk to two of the players from Notre Dame.
Kevin Warmick, I'm 16 from Utica, New York.
Okay. Kevin, describe to me what you like most about playing basketball.
Playing with my friends mostly, and it's just exciting sports play.
What do you think makes your team work well together?
Distributing the ball, playing together, and playing hard.
What do you specifically as an individual add to your team?
Leadership. I like to be a leader on the court and distribute the ball and do what I have to do to make my team win.
What is your most powerful memory from your sports career so far?
When I broke Notre Dame school record against General Brown in the sectional playoffs. I threw for 375 yards passing and went 18 for 21 completion ratio.
Wow, is that in football?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Tell me about any other sports or hobbies that you have through school or personal life.
I play football also.
Okay.
And football and basketball, that's it.
That's it? Okay.
Yep.
And last question, what are your plans after high school?
Go to college, graduate from college, and I want to do something with sports medicine. So.
Okay.
wherever that takes me.
I'm Dante Rose. I'm 17. I'm from Utica, New York.
Okay. Dante, describe what you like most about playing basketball.
I like playing with my friends and teammates, and we just have a lot of fun and work hard.
What do you think makes your team work well together?
We have good chemistry. We're good friends, and we're in sync together.
What do you specifically, as an individual, add to your team?
Team player. I distribute the ball a lot. I can play defense, rebound, score if you need to.
What would you say is your most powerful memory from your sports career so far?
In 10th grade is my first year on varsity baseball, and I made the Tri-Valley All-Star team.
Is there a lesson that you have learned through playing basketball which has helped you out in your everyday life?
Yeah, working hard can definitely pay off every day. You just work hard, you can do whatever you want.
What are your plans after high school?
Plan on going to college and majoring in accounting or going in the medical field, either of the two.
At NYCM Insurance, our independent agents can get you the coverage you need to protect your home and auto, and help you have something left over for what you really want. Find out if NYCM Insurance is right for you.
At the Rising Stars Sports Center in Westmoreland, we caught up with some of the kids who practiced there. They were so much fun to talk to and had a lot of energy and dedication for soccer.
I'm Michael Finelli, and I'm 11, and I'm from New Hartford.
New Hartford? Okay. Can you describe to me what you like most about playing soccer?
My coaches and friends.
What do you specifically, as an individual, add to your team?
Defense, mostly.
Tell me about any other sports or hobbies that you have through school or personal life.
Basketball and baseball.
Is there a person, they don't have to be famous or necessarily involved in your sport, but that you really look up to?
Probably my parents, because they've been so supportive to me.
Isabella Previtt, I'm 11 and I'm from New Hartford.
Okay. Isabella, describe to me what you like most about playing soccer.
It's just really fun to me.
What do you think makes your team work well together?
We pass really well together and we just use a lot of teamwork.
What would you say that you specifically as an individual add to your team?
I think I'm a really good defender and that I help the team get the ball upfield and score.
Is there a lesson that you have learned through playing soccer which has helped you out in your everyday life?
Just not to be wimpy and just to be aggressive and not hold back.
Tell me about any other sports or hobbies that you have through school or personal life.
I love to play golf. I do that with my dad, and I play tennis in the summer.
Is there a person, they don't necessarily have to be famous or even involved in your sport, but that you really look up to?
I'd say Alex Morgan.
And who's that?
She's a soccer player on the U.S. team. She just inspires me to be a better soccer player.
And the last question, what career are you interested in when you get older?
A dentist.
Upstate Stars is proudly sponsored by Roberts Insurance Agency of New York and New York Central Mutual Insurance.
Madison, I'm from Whitesville, New York, and I'm 11.
Is there a lesson that you have learned through playing soccer that has helped you out in your everyday life?
To stand up for myself.
What do you think makes your team work well together?
Talking and passing the ball and everyone getting along with each other.
What do you specifically as an individual add to your team?
I'm a leader kind of because I talk and everything and I help people out.
What is your most powerful memory from your sports career so far?
2 years ago I scored a winning goal in overtime for championship.
Really? In a championship? I bet that was awesome. Is there a person, they don't necessarily have to be famous or involved in your sport, that you really look up to?
My dad.
All right, tell me why you look up to your dad.
Because my dad played soccer his whole life, so he's like my coach.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
All right, and the last question, what career are you interested in when you get older?
Playing soccer in the Olympics.
I'm Chloe, I'm 11, and I'm from New Hartford.
Chloe, describe what you like most about playing soccer.
I like making moves, and I like just playing against other teams and having fun.
Is there a lesson that you have learned through playing soccer that has helped you out in your everyday life?
To persevere through, never give up.
What do you think that you as an individual add to your team?
I'm a good offense person. I do really good moves, and I pass really well.
What is your most powerful memory from your sports career so far?
Playing on different teams and trying out new things.
Tell me about any other sports or hobbies that you have through school or your personal life.
I like bowling and golf.
Is there a person that you really look up to?
My coaches. They teach me new things. They help me when I get stuck in situations.
What career are you interested in when you get older?
I want to be a vet.
At NYCM Insurance, we cover homes and autos all over New York, and it's time to see what's new at our house. We're local, just like you, and we'll help protect your biggest assets. Get a quote to see if NYCM Insurance is right for you.
My name is Emily. I'm from New Hartford, New York, and I'm 9.
Is there a lesson that you have learned through playing soccer that has helped you out in your everyday life?
You always take your time and always practice.
What would you say makes your team work really well together?
Talking and communicating together so we can pass and score a goal.
What is your most powerful memory from your sports career so far?
When I scored the winning goal.
Tell me about that.
Well, it was a penalty, and everyone made a wall, and I scored the goal.
Is there a person that you really look up to?
I really look up to my coaches because when I get stressed about soccer, they help me learn.
Is there any advice that really sticks out in your mind that they have given you that has really helped?
Never get stressed and always practice.
What career are you interested in when you get older?
I want to be an elementary teacher.
My name is Kiana. I'm 12 years old and I'm from New Hartford, New York.
Kiana, tell me what you like most about playing soccer.
I like being with my friends and able to just be free.
Is there a lesson that you have learned through playing soccer that has helped you out in your everyday life?
To just never give up and just don't if you get knocked down, just don't stay down, just come back up.
What do you think makes your team work well together?
The fact that we're all friends and we get along well and we just communicate good.
What is your most powerful memory from your sports career so far?
When I scored a penalty kick and I won and I helped my team win the game.
Is there a person that you really look up to?
I would say Abby Wambach. She's on the U.S. Olympic team because whenever she gets knocked down, she always comes back up and she just keeps going.
What career are you interested in when you get older?
I would like to go to the Olympics for soccer and have a part-time job sort of a marine biologist.
The APCA Crew is a hip-hop performance dance group from the Academy of Performing and Creative Arts right in Clinton. We went to one of their practices. It was amazing to see their routine and how they all stayed in sync with one another.
I'm Tess Maxim. I'm 13 years old and I'm from Clinton.
Okay. What are your favorite styles of dance?
I did tap and jazz for a while along with hip-hop. And I eventually stopped those and just kept going with hip-hop because it was something that I was more interested in.
What lesson would you say that you can take away from dance, which has helped you out in your everyday life?
Just being more confident and being able to get in front of people and doing stuff with singing or dancing or whatever it is.
Tell me about your other hobbies, whether they're through school or just personal life.
In my personal life, I do singing, dance, and piano. And then through school, I do sports like basketball, lacrosse, and cross country.
Is there a person that really inspires you? They do not necessarily need to be famous or relate to your sport.
Probably my teachers, like my piano teacher and my singing teacher, and Kit, my dance teacher. They're the ones that have really pushed me to do my best. The first show that we ever did was so much fun. It was at a Lego League, and there was a ton of people, and they watched us dance, and then we had this just big dance jam out thing. Everybody came out onto the court, and we just played music and danced, and it really seemed like you were famous because they were all trying to do what you did, and it was just so much fun.
My name is Camille. I'm 14 years old, and I'm from Clinton.
What lesson would you say that you can take away from dance, which has helped you out in your everyday life?
Probably when I dance, I take deep breaths before my performances, and when I do that, it helps me to relax and focus. And in school, let's say when I'm taking a test, I take deep breaths also, and it does the same thing, and so they kind of connect with each other.
Where have you improved the most?
Let's see, probably when I'm performing, my nervousness, because when I first started, I was so nervous I couldn't even get on stage, and now I can get on stage no problem, and I enjoy doing it now so much. So,
what would you say is your favorite thing about dance?
When I dance, when I hear any type of music, any beat, my body automatically starts moving. So I can't really help it, actually. I love making my own moves to whatever beat I hear. So that's my favorite part.
Who really inspires you? They do not necessarily need to be famous or relate to your sport.
To be honest, Kit inspires me. He just, whatever he does, I learn so much from it. And so he's like my role model. Whatever he does, I do. And I have so much fun doing it. So yeah, he inspires me a lot.
Upstate Stars is proudly sponsored by Roberts Insurance Agency of New York and New York Central Mutual Insurance.
My name is Michael Peterson. I'm 10, and I am from Whitesboro, New York.
What would you say your favorite style of dance is?
Mostly dubstep, because it has this flow and a beat I really like.
Have you just had lessons here, or have you had other types of dance lessons too?
I also have ballroom, and I'm at center stage, and also I do this, hip hop, and that's mostly what I do.
What lesson would you say that you can take away from dance, which has helped you out in your everyday life?
Having something that others might not be great at, or having something unique about me.
Tell me a little bit about being in a show.
When I'm at a performance, or right now, I want it to be a fun time. I want to enjoy myself, and also I want to focus on what I've been taught and what I'm supposed to do when I'm dancing.
I'm Elizabeth Fellner. I'm 11 and I'm from Clinton. I started dance about a year ago. My mom said I should do dance because I just liked dancing to whatever music is playing. So one of my friends recommended taking hip hop here, so I tried it and I really liked it.
What lesson would you say that you can take away from dance, which has helped you out in your everyday life?
Just express yourself and do whatever makes you feel comfortable, and just be creative and show everybody that you are who you are, and that's who you are.
Tell me about your other hobbies, whether they're through school or just personal life.
I like to play soccer, and I like to make crafts and read and just relax and play with my brother and my cat.
Is there a person that really inspires you? They do not necessarily need to be famous or even relate to your sport.
I think all of the members of my family really inspire me, and Kit definitely inspires me.
What profession are you interested in when you get older?
I guess I would like to own a restaurant, or I would like to become a musician, or continue dance and do something in the dance area.
At NYCM Insurance, we insure homes and cars and boats and snowmobiles, but really, peace of mind for you and your family. Talk to a local independent insurance agent to see if NYCM Insurance is right for you.
Well, my name's Evan McCormick, and I'm 13 years old. I'm from Clinton. My favorite style of dance is b-boying, which is when you spin on your head, and hip-hop in general is really fun, but I especially like breakdancing. So that's my favorite, is when you get on the ground and do that kind of technical stuff.
What lesson would you say that you can take away from dance, which has helped you out in your everyday life?
Well, if you want to be good at anything, whether it's a move or just like a test or anything, you've got to practice it nonstop, and you've got to learn to get it right every time. You got to learn to do it. A lot of times people would think that, oh, I've got this down, I know this, and I can do it. But then if you tell them to do it immediately, they're just gonna be like, oh, wait, let me get ready. And you can't do that. You gotta just be ready immediately, and you've gotta be doing the thing as soon as someone asks you to, especially in dance. And you've gotta learn to string those together in your head at one time. And so it really helps out in all this other aspects of life where you really get to memorize stuff and get it down, like in tests and other stuff. It's probably helped me a lot. It's really a work ethic that I get from that. So.
What advice have you received from your instructor that has really helped you?
Well, he really told me to work hard and all the time. And one of the most helpful things is he always listens to you. Instead of telling you what to do all the time, he'll really listen to you for maybe half the time you're talking. And then he'll talk the other time, telling you what's right based on what you think you're doing wrong. So he won't tell you what he thinks you're doing wrong. He'll ask you, and then that way you can improve on what you want to improve on. And you can get better at your own style. So that's probably the best advice he's given me.
I'm Nicolette Farago. I'm 11, and I'm from New Hartford, New York.
What lesson would you say you can take away from dance, which has helped you out in your everyday life?
To be more focused at things, like my schoolwork.
What is your favorite thing about dance?
You get to be yourself and express yourself in different ways that you can't really do in everyday life.
Tell me about your other hobbies, whether they're through school or just personal life.
I like to do art. I really like cats and dogs and all other types of animals, and I'd like to go and volunteer at an animal shelter during the summer. And that's pretty much it, other than singing.
What profession are you interested in when you get older?
Law school.
All right, last question. Tell me about being in a show.
Sometimes it's difficult because you don't really remember everything, because sometimes people get panicked when they see so many people watching them. It's really different from practice where it's just your team members and the coach.